The word of the Lord is a path to perfection, for it is a lamp unto your feet and a light to our path. Joseph was in prison until his word came forth. Hear the impact.
God is changing your story from good to better, better to best, best to grace, grace to glory, from glory to glory, to glory, to glory, to glory, to glory. Shout yeah!
Feel the impact.
Take Jesus, Jesus, take Jesus, Jesus, take power, take.
Leave the impact. Double impact with PST Victory EWONE.
Okay, move, rest your feet, move around. Tell 4 persons the Deborah's anointing. The Deborah's anointing. The Deborah, hey, the Deborah's anointing. The Deborah's anointing. Hear me this morning. Deborah was among many women in the Bible that make an impact, that make history, that make news. Among those women in the Bible that made an impact, Deborah was one of them. We have Esther, we have Ruth, we have Naomi, we have Sarah, we have Mary, we have Miriam, but Deborah, in her time was exceptional. What she did was unique, was awesome, was mind-blowing, was powerful. Judges 3 verses 8. We saw the first judge in the Bible. The first judge was Oniah, the brother of Caleb. Judges 3 verse 8. Israel was oppressed for 8 years, and a man called Oniah, the Caleb's brother, arose. After 8 years of oppression, the man arose. The next judge was Ehud, a man that was left-handed. Follow me, I'm going somewhere. The Israel was oppressed for 18 years. Oppressed. Judges 3 verses 14. 3:14 of Judges. He arose. The third judge was Shagar. That also arose, but there was no time specified. The time that he operated, what happened, but in his time he arose for Israel. He's the third judge. The fourth judge was Deborah. The fifth judge, Judges 6 verse 1, was Gideon. When he arose, there was chaos. Israel was oppressed for 7 years, and a man called Gideon arose. Judges 6 verse 1. Judges 4 verse 3. Deborah arose when there was an attack on Israel, and the Bible said they were mightily oppressed for 20 years. When I saw that, the first one 8, next one 18, next one 7, but in her own time it was 20, and they were mightily, that's adjective, they were mightily oppressed for 20 years. And a woman called Deborah arose. She arose. I saw that this woman, it's good we study her. Let's know what she carries. There's something about her that is not ordinary. She was loaded, anointed with something. And as the affliction came, as she arose, she overcame the affliction. As she arose in her time, she overcame the affliction, the oppression. I don't know how mighty is that oppression. I don't know how mighty is that attack. I don't know how mighty is that challenge. But I came this morning to announce to you, if Deborah could overcome in her time, you will overcome. If Deborah, a woman, could overcome in her time, you will overcome. You will overcome that challenge. You will fight that affliction. It will leave you alone. You overcome the attack. Shout fire.
Our services days are Monday 6 a.m. I must get there, Tuesdays 4 p.m. word encounter, Fridays 4 p.m. prayer connection, Sundays 7 a.m. Super Sunday. Venue number 39 Upper AGBARHO Street, UGHELLI, Delta State, Nigeria.
The name Deborah means brightness. Brightness. Deborah means brightness. No wonder she has shined every other judge that came before her. A few ones that came after her, she has shined them. Why? Her name was called brightness. In Isaiah 60 verse 1, it said, arise, shine, for the light has come, and God's glory is risen upon thee. Isaiah 60 verse 3, Gentiles shall come to thy rising, to thy light, and kings shall come to the brightness of the rising. Brightness, remember, Deborah means brightness. Gentiles shall come to the brightness of the rising. Hebrews 1 verse 3, Jesus was known as the brightness of his glory, the image of his person, the brightness of his glory, the image of his person. Hebrews 1:3. John 9 verse 5. For as long as I am in this world, I am the light of the world. For as long as I am in this world. John 1:5. This light shines in darkness, and the darkness cannot comprehend it. I came to prophesy. No matter the darkness that is fighting you, I pray for you. In the midst of darkness, you will shine. In the midst of darkness, you will arise. You will shine. You will break forth. You will break loose. Your star will shine. Your star will shine. Your star will shine. Shall fire. Matthew 5 verse 14. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good deeds, your good works, glorify God which is in heaven. Your light will shine. Your light will shine. Are you still there? Judges 4 verse 4, where we read from, we saw the woman called Deborah. He said she was a wife to a man called Lepidot. She was a wife to a man called Lepidot. She was a prophetess at that time, the time of the oppression, at that time of the attack. She was a wife of a man called Lepidot, and she was a prophetess at that time. The time of the attack, that Israel were mightily oppressed. Follow me. She was a prophetess at that time of the attack. At that time, she was a prophetess. She was saying, not in my time. That's what she was saying. At that time, she was saying, not in my time. These afflictions, attack, not in my days. If my father fail, if my mother fail, if my sisters fail, if my brothers fail, if my uncle fail, I will not fail. I will not fail. I have come to make a mark. I have come to make news. I have come to make history. My talking this morning, to keep quiet in the time of trouble. Hear me? To keep quiet in the time of trouble is to die in the midst of trouble.
If you have been blessed by the word you just heard and want to get the complete message and more, visit our YouTube channel, Omega Fire Ministries Double Impact with Pastor Victory Ewone, and follow us on our Facebook page, Omega Fire Ministries UGHELLI and OFM UGHELLI. Thank you for watching Double Impact with Pastor Victory Ewone.